Tony.
I'd like to welcome you to ceremony celebrating the love of Brad and Kristen. Who gives this woman in marriage?
Her mother and I do.
Thank you.
Hey guys. Brad and Kristen, it is a joy and an honor to share this day with you. And I know your families here could not be happier to celebrate your love with you today. When I spoke with each of you about your relationship, it was so clear how much you really love each other. And what a perfect couple you are and will continue to be throughout your lives together. It was a little surprising to learn that one of the first things that drew you together was a mutual appreciation and respect for good grammar and punctuation. Brad, right away, Kristen was impressed by how many subjects you were well versed in. She doesn't seem to agree with me that you're making most of this stuff up. Kristen, Brad loves your remarkable intelligence and curiosity. He appreciates that you love him for who he is, with all his weirdnesses, and he loves the weird things about you, too. Brad, Kristen was impressed by your planning of your first date, including your annual ritual of seeing the Nutcracker. Little did she know, she told me that that would be the last thing that you would plan. And that says more about Kristen, actually, than it does about you, Brad, because Kristen, as I think we all know, is a planner. Brad, Kristen loves that whatever adventure she has in mind, you're always game for it. She says your attitude gives her the courage to try new things. And Kristen, Brad loves your adventurous spirit. That all it takes is for kayaking or skydiving to come up in conversation, and suddenly a trip is planned. And I speak from experience as someone who has fallen out of an airplane with both of you. You've both come to appreciate the balance between your approaches. Kristen's planning gets you to great places, and Brad's spontaneity leads to unexpected and happy discoveries. Brad, Kristen loves your positivity, how you always see the good in people. She knew she loved you when she realized whatever she's doing, it's more fun to do it with you. Even in the kitchen, where Kristen usually doesn't like other people, she loves to cook side by side with you. In fact, Kristen, it was after one of your famous golden spoon dinners that you host together that Brad realized he wanted to marry you. He just thought to himself, she's perfect. And he was right. Kristen says she appreciates how much Brad loves his family and his friends. And Brad says the same thing about Kristen. And you each love each other's family and friends. You trust each other. You're willing to be vulnerable around one another. And as you look forward to your future together, each of you sees a lifetime of adventures, of laughter, and of love together. And we, as your family and as your friends, are privileged to share in that love today as you start in this beautiful new chapter of your lives together as husband and wife. Kristen and Brad, please face each other as you are already and take each other's hands so you may see the gift they are to you. These are the hands of your best friend, young and strong and full of love for you, that are holding yours on your wedding day as you promise to love each other today, tomorrow, and forever. These are the hands that will work alongside yours as together you build a future. These are the hands that will passionately love you and cherish you throughout the years, and with the slightest touch will comfort you like no other. These are the hands that will hold you when fear or grief temporarily comes your way. These are the hands that will countless times wipe away the tears from your eyes, tears of sorrow and tears of joy. These are the hands that will tenderly hold your children. These are the hands that will give you support and encouragement to chase down your dreams. These are the hands that will hold you tight as you struggle through the difficult times. These are the hands that will give you strength when you need it. These are the hands that will lift your chin and brush your cheek as they raise your face to look into your eyes that are filled with overwhelming love for you. And lastly, these are the hands that even when wrinkled and aged will still be reaching for yours, still giving you the same unspoken tenderness with just a touch. Now the rings. What do we have here? This one goes to you. Oh, I just give you the ring. That one goes. Yeah.
I'd like to continue with you holding hands, and thank you, Craig. And if you'll be able right now to share your vows with each other, that would be terrific.
Kristen, I am here to marry you. I want to be your husband forever. I vow to aid and abet you in all of your mischief. I vow to continue our adventures together forever. I vow to cook fantastic meals with you. I vow to keep you warm at night and cuddle in the morning. I vow to follow you when you run. I vow to love you forever.
I am here today to commit myself to you and to the new family that we're starting. I chose today to marry you, not just so you will remember our anniversary, but because of the symbolism that Pi has to the love that we share. It is constant, it is infinite, it is irrational. It's easily understood but impossible to precisely define. It goes on forever without ever settling into a repeating pattern. I love our adventures together and that this is the beginning of our greatest adventure. I promise to love you, to support you, to challenge you, to be your biggest fan, to dream with you, and to make those dreams come true. I will love you and honor you and cherish you in good times and in bad, in sickness and in health for all the days of our lives.
Thank you. Brad and Kristen, if you'll take the rings that you have for one another, and if you'll look at them for a moment, even though these rings are small in size, they're very large in significance. The first thing that makes them significant is you'll notice that they're in a perfect circle, which means they have no ending at all, which is a great reminder for you that your love for one another never ends. Second of all, these rings are very precious. I'm sure you took a little bit of time to pick them out. Just the exact right one to represent the love that you have for one another. And so these rings are precious to you because they remind you that your love is precious for one another. So whether you're together or apart, in those moments where you take the ring and you kind of touch it on your finger, my hope for you is that you be reminded that your love for one another never ends and that your love for each other is very precious. And Brad, if you'll take Kristen's ring and put it on her ring finger, and once you get it on her ring finger, if you repeat after me, I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a sign that I choose you
as a sign that I choose you
to be my lover,
to be my lover,
my partner, and my best friend.
my partner, and my best friend.
Wear it and think of me,
Wear it and think of me,
and know that I love you.
and know that I love you.
And Kristen, if you'll take Brad's ring and put it on his ring finger, repeat after me. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a sign that I choose you
as a sign that I choose you
to be my lover,
to be my lover,
my partner, and my best friend.
my partner, and my best friend.
Wear it and think of me,
Wear it and think of me,
and know that I love you.
and know that I love you.
And now, because you've declared your love for one another by sharing vows and exchanging rings, by the authority given to me by the state of Nevada, I now pronounce you husband and wife. And Brad, you get to kiss your new wife. Congratulations.